Welcome, Made of Cougar fans.
Another day of League of Legends.
Another day, another dollar.
Nice. So we are the red team currently. Bad team, Glenpool. I actually used to go to Glenpool until the 4th grade. They're
Really?
blue, yeah. And
They're
their
in
colors are
blue today?
Yeah, they're blue today.
I need to change the fog of war to red.
Is working. Whatever you guys did, so.
Can you hear us? Good. We called Josh. He fixed it. We had some audio difficulties before setting up the stream.
But it's been fixed.
I wonder if we can hear us twice because there's two mics.
Well, I think they're both the same audio input.
Maybe. If any A Cougar fan can hear us twice and it's doubling over, please tell us in the chat. The one A Cougar fan being Mr. Man. Shout out to Mr. Man.
Love you, Mr. Man.
He's watching it currently live, and he's also watching our live stream. So,
He just goes back and forth.
yep. I think he mostly sticks to the in-person one though. Big fight right now, I guess. So what are they doing right now?
They're claiming blue buff. That was a leash for Connor to get blue buff.
Now, what is blue buff?
Blue buff gives a mana buff to anyone who kills the blue buff or somebody who's inhabiting the blue buff. See that little blue ring that just went around Connor is a blue buff ring.
Now, they all have blue rings, right?
They can get blue rings.
The little blue dots around them?
Blue dots around. Oh no, that's something that a rune does. So like if you get Airy, which is a part of, I don't know what rune it is, but most supports would get that rune, and whenever you cast sort of a shield or a spell attack against on someone, it goes Airy, the little cat ghost thing, goes to that player.
Now, you'd say the catfish is the coolest legend in the game, correct?
It definitely is a very cool character.
I mean, what a brave and controversial thing to do, just to add a catfish to the game.
Yeah. I mean, there's one step above that. There's just a cat on a book.
Yeah,
That-
Yumi's an interesting character.
Yeah, definitely.
And one step below both of those is the very basic human sword fighter. I don't remember his name, but I saw him last time we streamed.
Did we? Oh,
Yeah,
was that Garen?
I think so. He's just a basic sword fighter. Like, he just had a sword.
That would be Garen. But there's also Master Yi. He also just has a sword.
Isn't he a katana man?
Yeah. But I mean, I guess you can consider.
Is he
that
Japanese?
still- I don't know.
Not
Some
for
type
sure.
of Asian.
No, for sure. Not to go into history lessons, but I'm pretty sure that Japan just had katanas, and I don't think anywhere else had. I think it was. I think like everybody else had swords.
That's an astute observation. So Master
Yes.
Yi, there's a good chance Master Yi is Japanese.
Yes, I have a keen eye for looking into the League of Legends and seeing their race.
The lore.
Seeing their race.
Their nationalities. What do you think? Nasus is? The
Which
dog.
one's Nasus?
Nasus is the one up here, a top lane. There he is.
Ooh.
That's a dog. What do you
He's a
think?
dog?
Yeah.
Then I think he's a dog.
Really?
Yes. I actually believe that he is a Chihuahua.
A chihuahua. A chihuahua.
He seems to act like an average Chihuahua, and it seems like we're attacking bot lane
And
hard.
First plate down. Nice.
We're getting.
Oh, and it looks like it's a 3v2.
Has to be wiped.
Oh, there goes Dexter, and it seems like
He might escape.
yeah.
Oh, what? Say, why is the camera going from the catfish? Please tell us more about the catfish.
Well, the catfish is running away currently. Shielded and
Shoot.
dang, catfish is down.
The hard part about this is we heard that reaction a couple minutes ago.
We did.
So like 5 minutes ago, I heard them make a grunt sound that was negative, and now we learned what it was.
Yeah, and it was most likely Maddox, because Dexter does not talk.
Dexter does not talk.
No, if it's necessary, he does, but he doesn't make noises.
Maddox talks up a storm. It's nice.
Yeah,
We are red team, correct?
Yes, we are a red team.
Now tell us more about Glenpool. What was it like going to elementary school there?
Oh well, it was definitely a change in perspective.
Got him.
Yeah. And let's see.
We getting payback
there
now.
goes. Yeah, there we go. The misfortune and the little mummy
Little
is down.
gremlin guy.
Yeah, little gremlin guy. He's a sad mummy. He's a cursed mummy.
He's definitely a mummy now.
Yeah.
Call-
Good one.
Calling for his mummy. Ah. Now he's British.
His mummy.
It seems like we're getting a pretty good lead at the start of this game.
Yeah, it looks like they're challenging the dragon. Getting rid of some vision there from Glenpool.
Now, last game we had a couple people. What's it called? Is shank, or where they steal the dragon?
Oh, contest them.
Yeah, they at the very end, like when the dragon had like one sliver of health left, they come through and shoot it.
Just stealing the dragon.
No, they had a couple times where people steal the dragon just like that guy's trying to.
Yeah.
So I think the Ada Cougars are going to be pretty wary of that today. You can see they're going out on the outside and watching a little bit more than they normally do.
Yeah. That's why it's very important to keep that vision on there. And it looks like it's turning into a little bit of a team fight.
And it seems like the Ada Cougars are winning.
There goes Mason.
That 6% damage buff is putting in a little bit of work right now.
Yeah.
Now 6% might not seem like a lot, but how much health does the average player have? Would you say somewhere
At level 4, probably like in the thousands.
So if they do 100 damage per hit, that's an extra 6.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's very true.
They kill a hit earlier.
Yeah.
So dragons are a huge buff.
Definitely for early game too. It looks like they were gonna go mid for a second, but it seems like they're going back down the river to bot lane.
Seems like we're top lane's going back.
Yeah.
So we are double in kills. We have to double their kills, and we have a little bit more money.
8-4.
Now we have the first dragon. We can start being a little more, a little less worried about certain things.
Mhm.
But in some ways, it makes us worry more because since we're at this lead now, we have to keep the lead.
Which I have no doubt that the Ada Cougars will be able to keep that lead pretty strong.
Increasing that lead right there.
Yeah. Widening that gap.
Getting the gap as wide as possible is definitely what you want to do, especially against that Chihuahua. I really don't want to be anywhere near that thing.
Yeah, but hey, we have a giant
scary.
alien. We have a giant alien demon who is facing that Chihuahua. So, I think
it's a fair match. Is he an alien demon? He looks like a regular guy.
I mean, the Chihuahuas
Big
are pretty.
fight happening. So, why are we 2 levels ahead of that guy?
Because
Malphite?
Mason. Good question. That looks like Maokai.
Yeah.
Which is like a plant version of Malphite. Mason's just really good at keeping that minion wave steady and farming those kills like a champ. So he is very much a snowballer.
Did you say a snowballer?
Snowballer.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought she said snowballer for a second. I was like, Frosty?
Yeah.
Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah. Snowballer. It's when sort of like a snowball rolling down an avalanche. You just growing and growing.
His lead keeps getting bigger and bigger until he's level 1,000 and they're level 1.
Yeah. Or, the equivalent of 1,000, which is just 18 with buffs.
Is it 18 max level?
18's max level.
Nice. Thank you to the one viewer we have, staying strong and consistent.
Nice. Looks like that's going to turn into a 2v2. The Maokai is down more than half damage, but it seems that the Optic is down.
And that's a kill! Got him.
Double kill from Mason.
We need to go. Yeah, it was a little loud there. Turn that down. I'm a little loud.
Oh, it looks like Dexter pulled his ult and is now chasing down that Misfortune, and he gets the kill.
So what makes the dragon appear? I've noticed in some games the dragon appears, this game like 5 minutes in, and some games like 15 minutes in.
I'm pretty sure it always has that like time. See, oh, well, tab is.
We're not on the right screen.
Oh,
Good.
there we go. Usually from the actual gameplay, you can see the dragon count from using tab. I guess, are we able to see that from Spectate?
The what?
The dragon timer?
It should be right there. I don't know about any dragon timer. Do the players get a dragon timer?
The players get a dragon timer.
So update: we do not see a dragon timer, but
That's crazy.
the players do. That is insane.
That is absolutely
I
insane.
mean, there's no dragon timer in there. I don't see one.
Well, I mean,
We do see a lot more information than the players do, though.
yeah, that is true. And it looks like Misfortune pulled out her alt.
Making Ada run. Oh,
Yeah.
he saved him. I thought he died. He saved him.
That would be Tom Kench ult. Oh, it looks like our
team
jungler's
fight's
dumb and...
happening.
Yeah.
Hey, we're getting them.
Maokai's down.
And we are
And Red's
expanding this
down.
lead.
Nice. 60-4. Triple kill from Mason.
Yeah, now we have quadruple the amount of kills they have.
That's so true. Getting that math down.
Yeah, I know. I actually just learned that today.
The times tables. Good job.
I know.
Really proud of you, Corbin.
Senior. Public school is kind of going downhill. I
Oh, it
should
looks
not say
like...
that on the school stream. I shouldn't say that on a school stream.
We love Ada City School.
Ada City Schools teaches you college level math in first grade.
Yeah. I mean, I already know.
Why is he so big?
Because he ulted, I believe.
His ult just makes him big?
His ult gives him a bunch of buffs. It's similar to Lulu's ult. Makes him big, but only him. Makes him big. Gives him a bunch of damage, and gives him a little more shielding, I believe.
Well, he wrecked that chihuahua.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we got another dragon.
Well,
How did I miss that dragon?
Oh well, Mountain Dragon. We got him.
We got the mountain dragon. We get more armor. So
Easy stuff.
just like the other dragons, that puts us a lot ahead. So just like how with the fire dragon, we killed them probably a hit sooner than we should. With the mountain dragon, we last a hit longer than we should.
I mean, yeah. Especially if you have like an AP team. Moves from the little mummy man down over here. His moves are going to be a little less effective because of that mountain dragon.
And that because the mountain dragon comes with magic resistance.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's a cursed mummy.
Yeah. Yeah. So he obviously the cursed mummy does magic.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like Dexter pulled out his ult, going after little mummy man.
Little mummy man.
Little
And it
mummy-
seems like Max is giving him backup. Little mummy man is gone.
Down. Oh, and it looks like there's a 2v1, which the Ada Cougars win.
3v1 right there, I think.
I was getting really close to be that 3v1.
Looks like we have our next victim coming up.
The Maokai hiding in the bush. That was warded by the Ada Cougars. Nice
And that,
job.
That makes our lead Pinta.
That
5
is-
times 5, right?
Hey, yeah,
Yeah, I
Penta.
know math.
Penta's a very important word in the.
I like Pinta.
Penta's a good word.
And it reminds me of Halo.
Well, that's a pretty good connection there.
Yes.
It looks like that's a turret dive to get that kill that Dexter gets. Oh, but it looks
Ooh,
like Max is down.
And in this part of the game, it's gonna take him probably 35 seconds? No, 15 seconds to come back.
Yeah, which is, I mean, a small price to pay because that tower dive got Misfortune down.
Yeah, and they might even take the tower
Yeah, it's
Because-
looking like it.
because with his sacrifice, they take just as long to come back.
Yeah.
So if I think Dexter's actually retreating.
Yeah, he's recalling now probably because, I mean, with all those kills, he probably has a good gold income now.
So he's probably gonna go back and buy some stuff.
Yeah. Which, let's see, so far, almost everyone on the Ada Cougars has their mythics. Glenpool with only 2 mythics.
That means they have their best items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're big
To
boys.
our one viewer who doesn't understand that, which is Mr. Man
Yeah.
and me.
Okay. Well, I mean, you guessed pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you looked at the item slots and we have all our mythics, and our slot looks a lot bigger than theirs, so I'm assuming it was items.
Yeah.
And I have played twice.
Good.
In both those games, I won, so I have an 100% competitive win rate.
Unbeatable.
I know.
Unkillable demon.
Only reason I'm not playing right now is because I just a little busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta give them their time.
I had to give the top laner who plays for Ada his time to shine.
Yeah.
Zane needed it.
Looks like that was a hook from the Pike, and he gets that kill
Good
from his
kill.
fortune. Yeah.
I think that was a push on mid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that definitely. Which is funny
And
because
bot.
Misfortune was pulled and bot. Yeah, there
Bot
goes the
won.
turret. Let's see, we're 25-6 now.
Yeah.
Do you think you could do the math on that one?
No, I get a little lost. I mean, 6, 12, 24. So that we went back down to just a penta. Not penta, but a quadruple.
A quadruple.
A quadruple lead. A quadruple .1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's a .1?
No, it's probably, I think it's a .3.
Oh, it looks like there's a
Another team fight going on. Ada Cougars might win this.
2v3. The Dexter has his ult out.
We have some of our best players right here in this 2v3, so we might even get it. Hey,
That
turn to a
Maokai?
3v3. And that just made it a penta again.
Double kill from Connor. Triple kill from Connor.
12, 24. No,
That's
we're 2 kills away from being back to penta lead.
What's 6 times 5?
6 times 5 is 30.
And we're 30?
No, 6 times 5 is 35.
No,
Is
it's
it?
not. That's 7. 6 times
What?
5.
No, no,
5
no,
times
no, no,
5
no.
times 7 is 35. 6 times 5 is 30.
Never mind. We're back to penta lead.
There you go. You heard it here, folks.
Heard it here first, folks. And we are rushing the second. Oh, they are rushing us in bot lane. I think they realize that we have some of our best players on bot lane.
We do. We have our ADC and our mid laner. Those are some.
One of the Ada
Big
Cougars.
boys.
One of the Ada Cougars secrets is we don't always keep them there.
No.
No, so if you're a rival team watching this, trying to get some information from us, you'll learn nothing.
No, absolutely nada.
I'm not telling you a thing.
Except for always be scared.
We will always win.
We keep our eyes open at night just to play a little more.
Yeah, just so you know that you can't catch us sleeping. You can't log onto our accounts while we're sleeping and lose.
Oh, there goes Connor. There goes Nix.
Team fight, and that seems like a loss. But their whole team's here, so this leaves the Ada Cougars, our top laner, to push.
It looks like Mason is going to try to pick out Mummy Boy. Oh, but here comes Dexter with his ult again, and those two.
Is his ult scary? Because it seems like
His
everybody runs away from him.
Yes, very scary.
So why don't they just use their ult?
Huh?
Why didn't they just use their ult when his ult's out?
Mostly because they want to save it for some other time. Because you have to weigh your circumstances. If you're gonna ult, it does nothing. Might as well save it
he's
for.
gone for 30 seconds now, which is a lot. I mean, that's not a lot of the game, but it's a fair amount of time if you die
Yeah.
multiple times.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, the Ada Cougars here are looking to destroy the bot tower, and if Zane can do it, not Zane, but Dexter can do it, we're getting really close.
Taking that tower hit.
And it looks like we took the tower.
Nice.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
Nice.
The second bot tower.
Have we destroyed 4 towers?
Yes, we have.
The Ada Cougars have an oppressive lead right now.
So true. And it looks like Connor is now taking the opposite blue buff.
And the red buff. Dexter's getting the red buff.
Yeah.
What does red buff do? More health?
I think more.
Health regen?
Yeah, could be.
We took the 3rd dragon, and how are we missing these dragon fights? It just happened.
I have no idea.
We got the Hex Tech Dragon. We get the ability to haste.
Well, a lot of the time, dragons aren't that big of a deal. Well, like, getting the dragon is a big of a deal, but,
It's either like one team gets it, the other one doesn't, or it's not really a fight, I guess.
yeah. I mean, you can really just sneak by. If they don't have the area warded, they'll never know.
Well, let me think. That stacking attack buff will really help us for team fights.
Definitely. Was that the Hex Tech?
Yes, that's Hex Tech Dragon.
That's going to give them a bit of a lead.
Well, with the 9%, the 6% damage buff we get, see, I think you can actually see them stacking when we hit.
Oh, and? Is he gonna get him?
Actually, reminds me a lot of Garchomp from Pokemon Go. We got him!
We got him!
Got him. Okay. Now, I think we're rushing bot lane right now.
Yeah, pushing.
Trying to get some a little bit more damage there. Rushing mid, too. We're trying to destroy all of their towers.
It looks like Mason's going after that Misfortune.
The Chihuahua's back.
Chihuahua is back. Chihuahua's a good guy, though.
Is he a good guy?
Chihuahua is a good guy.
Is he just not very good?
That's Zane.
Chihuahua's... No, the Chihuahua. The other team.
Yeah. We're Chihuahua. Chihuahua's
He
not
just
over
died.
here, though.
He just died.
Chihuahua's still alive.
Oh, he died.
Chihuahua's over here.
No, that's Chihuahua.
That's not Chihuahua.
Then who's the Chihuahua?
Chihuahua's
talking
over
about?
here. Chihuahua's over here. That's Chihuahua.
Oh, I was talking about that thing.
Okay, well, that's
That thing
the
looks like a
alien.
chihuahua.
That's okay. Not the actual dog on the rift.
Not the actual
Not
dog.
the actual
the
dog.
The dog's wearing armor. That alien thing looks like a chihuahua to me.
That's fair. I'd say that's pretty
It's
fair.
a fair take.
Yeah. Oh, what it looks like, dog, not Chihuahua, dog, Zane, is going after the Nasher, Baron Nasher. Oh, it looks like Connor's here to help him out over at the Baron. Dexter's recalling. Pike's making his way through the river now. Which, fun fact, I learned this last night. Every champion has a bit of different quirks on the Rift. Like Pike, he's an ocean dude, and so he gains +1 move speed in the lake, the river.
Really?
Yeah.
So does the dog get +1 stink?
No, that is unfortunately stink is not
A stat?
a stat. No.
That's actually unfortunate. Oh, it seems like we are out leveling the little mummy guy. Little mummy guy is not getting a break. I think
dang.
I feel like that's the 9th time I've seen the little mummy guy die.
It's lore accurate because he's actually depressed.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you check the stats.
Okay, it looks like we have all of our mythics.
I was exactly right. The little mummy guy's died 9 times. So
Wow.
I get a good mental count.
Yeah, you do.
Looks like we're getting the 4th dragon.
Yeah, that's
And the
one
whole
away.
the camera's just ignoring it, so I'm gonna go back. I want to watch this dragon fight. Looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks like Connor's on his own right now.
He's
hitting that dragon.
He's just gonna get the dragon out. I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything the other team can do about it.
I mean, they're so far away.
I
Looks
mean,
like we have the area
they're over
warden,
here more worried about defending their base
which
than they
is
are.
pretty much the only thing they could do right now.
I've actually seen a lot of teams even before this. Like, I bet you another team would have quit 8 minutes ago. I've seen it happen.
You know what? If I mean, there's a pride you certainly have when you're during tournament, but if this was any other game, definitely.
Yeah.
45-9. Which, do you think you could do the math on that one?
Ooh, actually, yeah, very easy. It's actually 5. So
Good
it's
job.
Penta.
Good job.
See, I was just taught at a young age that you can just add the numbers together.
Yeah.
Like the second number, if the first number is 1 less than the second number, then it's a multiple of 9.
It's good job. I actually didn't know that. I just learned the
very
tables.
fast math.
Double kill for Mason.
I just learned this morning, so.
Oh, well, I mean, it looks like
It's
it's
never too
retaining
late.
really well.
Never too late.
Oh, it looks like they're cheesing him out in the fountain.
They're spawn killing.
Don't
And that's
say
the
that.
end of game. And that's
Good
the
job,
end
Ada
of the
Cougars.
game.
Ace to Mason. Good job, Ada Cougars. Woo.
Woo!
Really fun.
I did not have that mic on. Thank you, Ada Cougar fan. So what was it like playing in that match just now? Did you does it just tell us what it was like?
I think as a team we just had a lot of fun. I mean, it was a fun match. This was my like third time playing Tom Kent, so I had a lot of fun playing him and like learning new combos and stuff and how he worked with Swain.
The catfish, right?
Yeah.
The catfish is a very cool looking character.
Count Catterfish supremacy.
Yes, I would agree. The only character I'd ever play in League is the catfish.
The catfish is fun.
Yeah, well, actually, we were having some fun talking about the Chihuahua on the other team, the little alien guy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's a Chihuahua, right?
Oh, the dog.
The little alien thing with claws. It was on top lane.
Oh, Cho'Gath. He's a world eater. His lore's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, just like Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then our top laner Nasus was literally a dog. DK.
Yes. Well, that is all the time we have for interviews. We're going to go ahead and get ready to stream the game. So, everybody have a good night. I'm not cutting off the stream. We're just going to be right back, and then we'll be right back. Welcome, Meta Cougar fans, to the second match of the day.
We're watching our jungler set up for blue side, it looks like, as well as the ADC and the support placing some valuable wards down. Vision is everything in this game.
Also, we have switched out one of our players, and now Faith, the commentator that was in here with me before, is now playing. She is playing who?
She is playing Lulu, the polymorph champ.
Nice. And who did you play last game?
Played Tom Kinch, the catfish.
So the catfish man that was doing so well and saving all our people, that's this guy. So he's an experienced player. It seems like all of our players are emoting right now.
I think they're excited about how last game went.
Yeah, so they're kind of feeling themselves a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the most important thing to see right now is just see our players emoting. I mean, are they attacking bot lane now?
Yeah, they're our bot laners are about to go back into bot lane after an incredible leash. That was huge.
Yeah, there was a
They
lot
got
of
it done fast.
there's a lot of emotes down there.
Looks like our Draven is getting his stacks up by last hitting the minions.
Now, I see that guy is throwing his blades. Now, what happens if he is not in the little circle where his blades are coming?
That means he doesn't catch his blade and it doesn't do nearly as much damage, and he has to wait for the cooldown to reset.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Draven is one of the hardest champs in this game to master.
I guess because you're so easily predictable because you have to go where your blades are falling.
That, and it's hard to kite and attack at the same time.
And it seems like the other team is playing the Chihuahua again.
Looks like our top laner just went for a trade.
And Cougar's going for another early out leveling, and it seems like we are not getting it. But it is only 2 minutes into the game.
No, they'll have the level advantage.
I was going to say, I've seen you guys go through a whole 10 minutes and nothing happened. Like, no kills, no fights, just like 10 minutes of grinding.
So, a majority of this game is planning. So, as you see, like, we'll place wards down in the jungle and stuff so we can see all the enemy players. That way we know when to farm or when to fight. Looks like there's a gank top lane. Oh, they got the flash for him. Hope he doesn't get too greedy. Yeah, he's backing off now.
Would you say this is kind of like chess?
Yeah, very much chess. Chess with a lot more pieces.
And I guess 5 individual players.
Yeah.
And if chess pieces had, like, ultimates.
Yeah,
So if chess pieces could transform like
Transformers,
Transformers, and there were 5 chess masters playing at the same time,
like
that's League of
setting
Legends.
up for a gank. Yeah, that would be League for us.
Yes.
Imagine chess, but you can't see the other enemies. Looks like there's about to be a gank bot lane, but they see him because they have a ward in the bush. Nah, he's going back up into his jungle. Looks like they're about to set up for drag with a Heimerdinger going in on the Mordekaiser with Udyr behind him.
Now what's a Heimerdinger?
Heimerdinger's that little snowman fella who places the turrets.
Okay.
Looks like a bot lane gank's about to be in order. Oh, another trade for the top lane. Good trade.
Now when you're playing this game for so many long hours, do your hands start to hurt?
Not really, depending on how comfortable I am.
Yes. I mean, of course, our top of the line esports room here at Ada has the most comfortable keyboards we can imagine, but I can imagine long play sessions could get tiresome.
Well, I guess for like the first few times I played League, it was really tiresome because you sit there and you kind of like, your wrists hurt. But it's a lot of conditioning. You get used to it after a while.
The Ada Cougar fans here need to know we're talking to a league master here. He's put a lot of hours into this game. If any Ada Cougar fans have any questions about League right now, while Maddox is here, is definitely the time to ask him. Now, is it interesting watching your team play from a spectator mode where you can kind of see a lot more things happening?
I believe it's interesting. mainly because of how actively aggressive our team is, as our top lane just defended off a 2v1.
Now, do you plan on bullying them later about the things they messed up in this game, since you see everything now?
Bullying's not permitted in school. After school, maybe.
Of course, that's a joke. We're all friends here. We're all really good friends, of course.
Our top lane has a whole level up on the Cho'Gath.
The Chihuahua?
Garen is a really strong laner as soon as he gets one kill. So
Which one's Garen?
Garen's our top laner, the one with the sword.
Oh, the basic sword man.
Yeah, he's spinny.
Yeah, I had a critique of him at the beginning of last game, saying that he is just a basic sword guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess that's okay to have one of them, but I mean, compared to some of these guys, that guy's an alien. He looks like a little alien chihuahua, right?
That's also his prehistoric skin, so he kind of looks like a dinosaur in this one.
Yeah.
I have his skin where he's dressed up, he's all snazzy and has a top hat.
And they're snowman people. You play a catfish man. I just feel like Garrett's a little old for this kind of match. He's not new enough. But I guess their viability.
He's a solid pick. He's always in a good spot because he's just a league mainstream champ.
Yeah, I guess his viability doesn't go away. Now, why did he channel back there and just go back to the main, I guess, to buy items?
Yeah, to buy items. As soon as you have enough gold to buy, like, something that's valuable for yourself, you gain a item lead.
It seems like most of our team has an item lead on theirs.
Yeah, there hasn't been a kill yet, so we're going to see. Never mind, I take that out.
Just got first blood. And it seems like that, if you guys heard that celebration just now, that celebration is for something that happens in 5 minutes. It just happened to be timed very well. And Mason's a monster, isn't he?
Yeah, Mason is a monster. Mason's like one of the best players I've seen in a long time.
He's actually one of the only 2 plat players in the state. How many platinum players do you think there are in the nation?
So silver and gold are our average player base.
Yeah.
Anything above that is above average. So I would say not very many. I can get the stats, but I'm not 100% sure.
Let's go ahead. Let's see how many. Go ahead and look that up. I'm gonna put it on mute for a second so we can do some research. So it seems right here that 27% of the average players are gold, and only 10% of the players in the whole world are plat, and we have one of them. So can you explain the process of going from gold to plat to diamond to master?
So at the beginning of the season, you have 10 placement matches, and you go through LP, which is our ELO system in League.
What's ELO again?
ELO is your progression. So the more ELO you have, the higher your rank is.
Awesome.
So the placement matches places you in the ELO based on how well you performed in those placement matches. And there's 4 ranks per category. So like in gold, there's gold 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you have to play your placement matches. So there's 3 of them to go up into the next rank. So for our platinum player to get into diamond, he would have to go all the way up to platinum 1 and be 1% of players to get up into diamond.
That's actually very interesting. I mean, I don't see a lot of games where being the highest rank is hard. Most of the time, it's normally just that you're either in Smash you're actually kind of a worse player depending on how high you are, because you just play with tricks and you just try and mess with people. Really, that's how you get to the highest ranks of Smash. But it seems like here you actually have to be a good player.
So League has one of the highest skill ceilings of games I've ever played. There's so much little things you have to know that go on at once. Like, our players right now are constantly looking at their map, looking back at their gold, figuring out how much gold they need to item manage and get ahead.
All of this while focusing on towers and placements of wards and placements of minions and the placement of enemies, right?
Yes.
It's a very interesting competitive game. Now, other games that I can think of that have a competitive system like Call of Duty, the way to get to the highest rank there is just sink time into it.
Pretty much. That and player skill. But in this, it's mainly strategy.
Seems we got the Rift Herald. Or that's
Yeah, that's the Rift Herald.
Rift Herald, thank you. Seems like we got Rift Herald on mid lane, so it's nice they popped that. Looks like we might take mid lane.
Looks like we have a 3,000 gold gap, meaning we're going to have better items than they do right now.
There is.
And our bot lane just picked off the Caitlyn.
There is our item list right there. Do you have anything to say about our items?
Oh, we are so far ahead of them.
Now, can you please explain what a mythic item is?
So a mythic item is, I'm pretty sure you can only have one of them. I'm not 100%. I haven't tried to build two. But your mythic item is your, like, big boy item. It does a variety of different things depending on what kind you're getting. Some mythics make your abilities cool down faster. Some make you do more damage, depending on if you're AP or AD.
Seems like they're. Seems like we're about to take mid lane. I just said a minute ago. I thought we'd already taken it.
No, the Rift Herald only does 3 plays.
We got
under
the-
14 minutes.
Seems
Looks
like
we're
we got
getting
the
our
Earth
second
Dragon. Now we're getting the second one. The Earth Dragon makes it where we have more armor. So, what is this dragon? The
The
Lightning Dragon?
Hextech Dragon helps with ability cooldowns. if
And
I'm
we
not wrong.
hits stack, so we get faster hits. I remember that from last game. There is the little Chihuahua again, running around.
The little Chihuahua apparently doesn't know how his passive works because he's supposed to be eating minions to grow bigger and get more health. He'd be scaling better with Garen if he did.
Yeah, the Hexatech Dragon grants 9 ability haste and 9% attack speed. So we're gonna get our abilities out faster. If that's
Abilities out faster and you attack faster.
so, that's that's interesting. It stacks.
Yep.
So the more we hit an enemy, the faster our attacks come out. If that's right.
Depending on what character you are, yes. Some characters do not have stuff like that. Looks like red side is clearing our wards.
Which is a shame because the wards is what allows us to see the enemies.
The gold gap just grew to 6,000 gold. Yeah, there we go.
Just click on it. There we go.
Make sure we're still in.
Now that we had the first 2 dragons, and Cougars are getting a pretty big lead. We're 7,000 ahead. So this is a pretty good game for us, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a really good game right now. We're only 10. It's 10-2, so we only have 2 deaths on our team so far.
We're back to our Penta lead. I love it when the Edo Cougars have a Penta lead because I like the word Penta.
I like watching Pentas.
Yeah, Penta kills. What is a Penta in League?
Penta is if you kill all 5 of them, like back to back.
Oh, it's like in a big team fight?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that mostly happens when you're rushing their base.
Yeah, I would say that's when they most happen, but mainly
Or
it's
fighting
a
the
positioning
dragon.
error. Dragon shouldn't be up for about another 30, 40 seconds.
Seems like we just attacked the 12 from the back and took top lane. That guy looks pretty cool. There's a Lich guy. What's his name?
That's Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser.
His ult's pretty cool. His ult takes you to a different dimension where he can fight you one-on-one. And he's an excellent 1v1 fighter.
Seems like they're trying to outnumber us there. But Edo Cougars
Mordekaiser misplayed.
and accidentally got into a 2v1. One of his weak situations, I'm assuming.
Yes, Mordekaiser is not a very good team fighter.
Mordekaiser dies right as his backup comes.
Oh, our whole bot lane.
got taken. So it looks like they have to push bot.
Yeah, that is a big shutdown for them. 550 extra gold on top of the 300 that they already had.
On top of us being dead for 30 seconds.
Yep.
So now they have a free 30 seconds to shoot.
So they
our
pretty
bot
much
lane.
have this whole tower unless our jungler and mid laner can get down there fast enough to stop them.
Yeah, it looks like our
Which they
jungler's
do.
coming.
Our jungler uses challenging smite against them.
He uses ult
There
and
we
gets
go.
the kill,
Looks like Amumu is about to run for his life.
taking us back to our Penta lead.
I think, yeah, Amumu misplayed there. He should have used the blast cone. to
Now, do
get
the
out.
Ada Cougars have any traditions on days they win?
We go to Applebee's, actually.
That's nice. Now, really, we need to get an ad read for Applebee's.
We do need an ad for Applebee's. We need a discount card at this point.
Honestly, if you, with how much we're winning, you might need to get ask for a bulk discount. If we come every Tuesday, do we get like a discount?
We gotta pick off the top lane. Looks like Zeros about to get picked.
And is the third dragon coming pretty soon?
Third dragon should be up in about another minute now.
Looks like we're rushing mid lane.
Yeah, mid lane turrets are the most important turrets just because it's easily accessible from bot and top lane.
Everybody can push. Everybody can
Everybody
push
can
mid.
get to mid lane fast.
Now, what's the strategy when you get middle lane? Like when you get one of the lanes open, why don't you guys just rush through that lane?
Well, most of the time, if the lane is open, they're gonna stack to defend it. So it's gonna be really hard to fight them under turrets.
Looks like we have an open bot lane, and they call Rift Herald, and he takes most of. Oh, we got mid lane too. Open up to their base. We're getting pretty close to getting to the end of the match.
See, right now our top laner is splitting onto top to divide the enemy's attention, so we can get a easier lead on them.
It seems like the match is not over yet, so we still have another. We have more than 5 minutes of commentating left.
Looks like our ADC and mid laner, along with our support, are looking for a pick as well as the tower.
Now, I don't know if League's this in depth, but because he's a snowman, does he have a penalty to fire?
No.
So there's no
skins in this
elemental
game are
weaknesses?
permanently cosmetic.
Oh, I didn't know that was a skin.
Yeah, it's just a cosmetic. He normally looks like a little, I don't know how to describe
Little
him. He's a
alien
little,
guy?
Like, I would say more of like a chipmunk.
Okay, nice.
Looks like they got a pick on the jungler.
It's kind of sad Mordekaiser's hammer just stays there. His mace just stays there.
Oh, you should see the catfish.
I know, he just lays there dead. It's sad. Now, what's it like in a League game when you die?
Very boring, but you're also looking at you're looking through all your visions places to just get as much information as you can and figure out what you need to build. So when you're dead, it's a good time to resource gather and item manage.
I can see it being a little frustrating around the end of the game.
Yeah, definitely if they underperform a little bit, it will be frustrating.
Now, what we're at now is another Rift Herald. If we can get Rift Herald down mid or top lane, then really the game would be over.
Yeah, but Rift Herald, it should be Baron by now. I think Baron spawns at 15. Looks like they're about to get pick on the jungler. Yep.
Geralt took him out.
And the support.
The little mummy guy. Lore accurate. Now I haven't actually seen Faith during this game. Where is she at?
She is right there in front of us, that little blue-looking creature.
Actually, I have seen her a couple times. Now, is she a support?
Yeah, she's our support. She pretty much stays in the back and lets the hard carries do most of the work.
And just supports the hard carries?
Yeah. So
Geralt
Lulu-
taking out top lane. No, not Geralt.
Garen.
Garen taking out top lane. Thank you. I was thinking of The Witcher. Lots of Witcher news today.
Looks like our Heimerdinger's trying to get a pick on the.
Seems like we have less than 5 minutes left. I just heard the game end, so we'll see which way it ended.